Stop trading your time for pennies. Seriously, most online gigs are just a one-way ticket to burnout, but I found 3 genuinely lazy hustles that can bring in more money than your 9 to 5. And no, they don't require you to work around the clock. Think of it like planting a money tree. The hardest part is digging the hole and planting the seed. Once it's in the ground and watered, it keeps growing with far less effort. These aren't get-rich overnight schemes. They're smarter, scalable systems that, once set up, can earn in the background while you sleep, travel, or focus on the things you actually enjoy. The problem and credibility. If you're watching this, you probably know the feeling. The alarm screams in the morning. You drag yourself out of bed, face a commute, sit at a desk, stare at a screen for 8 hours, then go home too drained to do anything meaningful. And for what? A paycheck that barely covers the bills. I've been there. I know that Sunday night dread and the frustration of trading your most valuable asset, your time, for a salary that never seems enough. That frustration pushed me to experiment with dozens of so-called online hustles. And let me be real, most of them were a total waste of time. But after years of trial and error, I found a few that actually worked, not quick scams, but smart setups that run like little money-making robots after the initial work is done. The promise. In this video, I'm breaking down the only 3 lazy online hustles that have consistently delivered results for me and for thousands of others. By lazy, I mean they don't require you to clock in daily. These are systems you build once, or just once in a while, and they keep working for you. For each hustle, I'll explain what it is in plain English, give a real-world example of how people are making real money with it, and show you the first steps to get started, often with little or no upfront investment. Hustle number 1, the digital landlord, selling digital products. Imagine owning a property you can rent out to an unlimited number of tenants at once. That's basically what it feels like to sell digital products. A digital product is something you create once, like an ebook, guide, template, or planner, and sell over and over again. There's no warehouse, no shipping, and no inventory headaches. Think of a baker. A traditional baker has to bake a new loaf for every customer. A digital baker creates one perfect recipe PDF and can sell it thousands of times without firing up the oven again. Here's what this looks like in real life. A stay-at-home parent who's great at meal planning uses a free tool like Canva to create a weekly meal planner PDF. They list it on Etsy or Gumroad for $3. At first, sales are slow, but then they make a couple of short videos on TikTok and Pinterest showing how the planner helps busy families answer the dreaded "what's for dinner" question. One video goes viral. Suddenly they're making 50 sales a day. That's $150 a day, over $4,500 a month, from a file they made once. The upfront effort is where the work is. Pick your niche. Focus on what you know: budgeting, gardening, fitness, teaching. Create your first product. Keep it simple. A checklist, a small guide, or a template is enough to start. List it on a platform. Use Etsy, Gumroad, or Payhip. All beginner-friendly. Promote it. Show your product solving a real problem on TikTok, Pinterest, or Reels. It's not instant, but the payoff is that your product becomes a digital asset, earning you income long after the work is done. Hustle number 2, the automated artist, print on demand. What if you could run a merch business without ever buying inventory or touching a shipping label? That's print on demand, or POD. In this hustle, you're responsible for the fun part, the designs. Services like Printful, Printify, or Gelato act as your silent partners. When a customer buys your shirt, mug, or tote bag, the POD service prints it and ships it. You don't pay a dime until you get a sale. Here's an example. A car enthusiast makes simple text-based designs about a niche hobby. Say, 80s Japanese sports cars. They upload the designs to Redbubble and list them on hoodies and stickers. Because it's a passionate niche, customers searching for JDM car hoodie find the designs and buy them. Even selling 5 items a day at a $10 profit each is $1,500 a month, and there's no packing boxes at midnight. How to start. Pick a niche. The more specific, the better. Think dog breeds, hobbies, or professions. Create your designs. You don't need to be a pro. Text-based or minimal designs often sell well. Use Canva or free design tools. Choose a platform. Marketplaces like Redbubble or Teespring are easiest. For more control, integrate POD services like Printful with your own Etsy or Shopify store. Promote your designs. Use mockups. POD platforms usually provide these to post on Instagram, TikTok, or niche forums. Your job is to design once and let the system take over. It's as close as it gets to running a hands-off online store. Hustle number 3, the high-value skill scaler, productized freelancing. Most people think freelancing means trading hours for dollars, chasing clients, and living in constant hustle mode. But there's a smarter way, productizing your service. Think of it like this: a personal chef cooks a unique meal for every client. A restaurant chef serves a set menu that's repeatable and efficient. Productizing your service turns your skill into a set package that clients can buy like a product. Here's an example. A freelance writer might usually do custom projects for each client. Instead, they offer a $1,000 blog Kickstarter package. 5 SEO optimized articles delivered in 2 weeks. No negotiations, no back and forth. The client knows exactly what they're buying, and the writer has a streamlined, repeatable process. Or imagine a virtual assistant overwhelmed by managing 10 clients with wildly different demands. They specialize and offer one productized service: Pinterest growth packages for bloggers. They create 3 pricing tiers: basic, growth, and pro. Suddenly, they're not juggling chaos anymore. They're running a focused, scalable service. How to start? Pick one skill you're good at: writing, design, bookkeeping, editing, anything that solves a real problem. Define your service as a package. Be specific and repeatable. Set a fixed price. Stop billing by the hour. Charge for the outcome. Market the package. Update your Upwork or Fiverr profile to focus on your productized offer. Your headline should be, "I'll write 5 high-quality blog posts for your website," not just freelance writer. This approach makes you look like a specialist, eliminates endless negotiations, and lets you scale your income without scaling your stress. The lazy reality check. Let's be clear, lazy doesn't mean effortless. The upfront work, creating the digital product, designing the merch, or setting up your service package requires real effort. But once the foundation is in place, it's like turning on a faucet. The income becomes passive or semi-passive because you've built a system that works for you. It's not about doing nothing. It's about working smart now to buy back your freedom later. Conclusion and call to action. So there you have it. 3 smart, scalable hustles that can bring in more than your day job without chaining you to a desk. The digital landlord, where you create once and sell forever. The automated artist, running a merch business without inventory. The high-value skill scaler, turning your skills into a streamlined, repeatable offer. The traditional 9-to-5 grind isn't your only option. You have the tools to create financial freedom and reclaim your time. If this sparked an idea for you, do me a favor and hit the like button so more people can discover these hustles, and subscribe for more practical guides to building income online. The tools are out there. The only thing missing is your action. Stop waiting. Start planting your own money tree today.